often criticized for its overproduction and the pollution it emits. Is the fast fashion industry not about to change its system? Hello, my name is Kavya. I work with a brand called the House of Akshar, and today we are going to talk about slow fashion. What is slow fashion, one might ask? Let me tell you. Slow fashion is an awareness, an approach to fashion which considers the processes and resources required to make clothing, particularly focusing on sustainability. It involves buying better quality garments that will last for longer and values fair treatment of people, animals, and the planet. Today, we are increasingly disconnected from the people who make our clothing. As you know, 97% of your garments are from overseas. There are roughly 40 million garment workers in the world today, many of whom do not share the same rights or protection that many people in the West do. They are some of the lowest paid workers in the world, and roughly 85% of all the garment workers are women. This myopic focus on a single bottom line of profit needs to be changed, replaced by the triple bottom line of people, planet, and then profit. This shift in perspective can be achieved only by adopting the fourth P, the compass of purpose, which forces us to address the all important question of why we do what we do. Slow fashion opposes the fast fashion model that emerged around 20 years ago, and it's only fair to say slow fashion is 100% necessary. In case you didn't realize, global warming is in large part the result of companies pursuing profit maximization without regard for the planet or people, urging consumers to keep buying and discarding things at an ever accelerating rate. This way of conducting business certainly has created a mess. We are consuming 1.5 planets worth of resources, a figure expected to go up to 3 planets by 2050 under the business as usual scenario. Last time I checked, we still only have one planet. As a response to fast fashion problems that are threatening our future, sustainable fashion or slow fashion has emerged as a new concept and has become a growing subject of interest for scholars, practitioners, and consumers. I believe that the future of fashion depends on its ability to adopt sustainability and embed this concept at its core. Slow fashion has seen an increasing support in the last few years, with an awareness from consumers demanding higher sustainability and ethical standards. As the research shows, 19% of the top fast fashion related searches are linked to the environment, ethics, and sustainability. With brands like H&M burning 12 tons of unsold garments per year, in spite of its ongoing sustainability efforts to close the loop in fashion. Slow fashion has seen some of the old ways come back into picture. It encourages us to buy less garments at a higher quality, made from more sustainable processes, and buy less often. It also puts emphasis on the art of clothes making and celebrates the skill of people who make them. Many sustainability experts are hopeful that halting business as usual on a global front provides an opportunity to rethink our commitment to climate change. Slow fashion has never been so chic. Designers, even those at the largest fashion houses, were pushing speed as the norm, are pushing back against the pressure to deliver new products at an ever faster pace. Alessandro Michele of Gucci is feeling the burn. In his notes for his show in Milan, he implored the attendees to resist the mantra of speed that violently leads to losing oneself. Resist the illusion of something new at any cost. That's a message plenty of up and coming designers are spreading. Often, They're forsaking traditional retail schedules and creating staples that are made to last and available all year round. Instead of chasing trends, slow fashion brands utilize enduring styles with layering options and create pieces that are classic and versatile. Theoretically, all this sounds good. How to adapt the slow fashion into one's life, you may ask. Let me tell you, anyone can join the slow fashion movement. Okay, let's do a simple research right here, right now. I want you guys to open your closet and dig in, literally. Find the dark, hidden pile of clothes that you bought but you never wear. How much of a closet space does that occupy? What does that make you think? Alright, let's recount some of the history of some of your favorite pieces. This can be as simple as remembering the time you spilled spaghetti on your white t shirt, or as grand as holding space for a piece of clothing passed down by a loved one. Basically, put life back into your closet. Here are some of your options. You can build a capsule wardrobe. It requires you to get real about what clothing actually makes sense for you and your lifestyle. Only a select amount of items can make up a capsule wardrobe. So, your clothes must be as practical as they are stylish. There are other options besides the one that I have mentioned. You can upcycle old clothing. Have you been eyeing any of your mother's old saris? You can convert them into chic clothing now. Go fetch your local tailor to do that for you, or wear it as it is with a dashing blouse. Mix and match or borrow clothes from your family and friends. This will keep your wardrobe stylish and refreshed while keeping your sustainable and slow fashion goals intact. We can start by making thoughtful purchases. Begin by giving up the urge to impulse buy. Call a friend before splurging on a new pair of shoes, or consult your current wardrobe before purchasing an item that won't work with anything you own. I implore you, do some research. In a situation that you discover a new slow fashion brand, take time to vet the company and ensure that you're investing your money wisely. Poke around the company's website for specifics about design process. Is it slow, sustainable, and ethical for everyone involved? Does the brand disclose how and where the clothes are made? How many collections a year does the brand produce? Answering these and like-minded questions will illuminate whether or not a company practices what it preaches. Prior to the COVID-19 outbreak, conscious consumers were seen as the biggest threat to clothing and footwear retailers in 2020, according to global data. In the late 2019, the research group asked consumers about their intentions for a new year and found that nearly a fifth were planning to spend less than usual. The global data retail analyst noted that 48.9% of these consumers were making a conscious effort to buy less. All this is an argument for hitting the brakes on excessive production, overcomplicated supply chain, and mindless consumption of fast fashion clothing that we have been doing up until now. We need to sit, think, research, and then take action. In the next episode, let us discuss the compass of purpose.